We are headed to GT Radial to pick up some tires to go testing. So I'm gonna go grab some GTs. We need tires for drifting. We've been with Nexen for a while. Thank you for all the support, Nexen, but if business is business and they're pulling out, I need tires. So we've been talking with GT Radial all of this year in hopes for partnering with them in 2021. It's looking good so far. Can't guarantee anything yet. Haven't signed a contract yet, but we're gonna go get tires for testing and talk with them over there. So, all right, let's go do this, guys. All right, so we made it to GT Radial. We got Mike here with us. And we're gonna pick up some tires to go testing with. So we got the 17s for the front, and we got a couple pairs for the rear, 295s, guys. Let's get these back to the shop, mount them up on some raised wheels, put them on the Supra, and then we'll go testing as soon as possible, and we'll keep you guys posted. We're out at Willow Springs. We do not have the main race car. We got baby blue in there. We're here because we're gonna test some new tires. Wanted to bring you guys out when we test these tires. We'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff today with this car just because we don't have the other car. It'll still give us a good indication of what we'll be working with if we were to switch to that tire. So got a couple right there mounted on some rays. So let's get the car out and get it set up. Okay guys, so we got some GTs mounted onto the car. We warmed up the car and did a little bit of laps, but now we're gonna do some really specific tests that GT wanted to see, sidewall roll, and they're marking to see if the tire is going to spin on the rim. Yeah, so we're gonna go push it right now and see how these tires work. I'm excited to do this. We also have Mike and part of his team from GT's out here, and Kevin Wells out here doing some testing for data just for FD. And so it's a cool day. Let's go back out there and have some fun. Look how serious they are over here. They're getting like different G tests and see the consistency through the different corners and after there's more heat in the tire, things like that. We'll tell you guys more about this after the day's over, or maybe if I don't get too excited when I'm driving and having too much fun, I'll get back on the camera and talk to you guys in a little bit. Way more smoke coming into the cab, and I can't see at the end of the drift. Smells different. A little more grip. I feel like these tires need to go lower pressure. There's more grip in certain areas and then the same grip in certain areas. So it's similar, but I don't know this tire yet, so I'm not gonna like roll it as hard. So let's do another set and see how crazy it gets.
So Dan has 2 laps on this same set of tires right now, and we're gonna try a third just to see kind of how much he can push it with what's left on there, so you can kind of tell the difference. Here he goes.
We got a couple more passes in. I wanted to show you what the GT looks like after multiple passes, wearing it way down to the end of, there was no grip loss, but the end of the tread. It starts to barely, like it's wore down completely, and this is like 3 passes on the track that we're on right now, which I think would kind of simulate a little bit more than 2 passes, like your lead lap and your chase lap in FD. Literally no loss in grip the whole time. So I stopped, but I wasn't sure if I was like at the point that I'm at or not, because it still had grip. For me, that seems like a really cool thing, because as you're in the chase or the lead on your second lap, you still have all the grip that you would have had at the beginning all the way through. So that's really good for Formula Drift. So far, it's been pretty good test. There's a lot of grip in this tire, a lot of side bite. Thinking that I've driven Nexen for many years, they also had a lot of grip and a lot of side bite, but there is differences between. I'm gonna go drive more and I'll tell you guys more about it when I don't have a helmet on. So we tried like 13 PSI, then 10 PSI. This tire is a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun. So we're gonna go do our last set of GTs right now. Try a couple more sample things where we're throwing it in really hard, seeing what it will do to the very last edge of the tire, like push it really far where you think it's gone, but drive a whole nother lap, stuff like that. Last set, go have fun with it. We'll get some onboard footage for you guys. Talk to you in a bit. Day is over. All the fun came and went so quickly. Baby Blue did good today. We tried a bunch of different tire pressure settings. Pushed that tire really hard. Check it out. Some of them we did at like 20 PSI, 18 PSI, and then 10 PSI. Maybe it was 13 PSI. And they all kind of wore basically the same. So these are Nexens over here, but these are the GTs. And we're trying to like push it too far, like beyond what you would need to see. This is on the car, but these were at 10 PSI and ran it way beyond like where you know it's at the end. And then we would go another lap and see what would happen. All of us seem to think that it's gonna be a good thing for next season.
Big difference on what you can get out of the car even, right?
Yeah, what you can get out of it and what you feel all the way through the wear range. So I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon.